Okay, let's get started. This website, in order to build the HTML website, the first thing we need, as can we see from this one, for the beginner, we need to the introduction to the internet and the World Wide Web and the web browser. So once we become familiar with this one, we are ready to start the HTML. Start from the beginner. So the one thing we need to understand is that from this one, the World Wide Web and how internet is working will be installing the environment. For example, if you are looking for the connecting the HTML with the backend, once you have reached at that point, you may start with that Apache web server. So this Apache will contain the MySQL database with Apache. We only need these two things, MySQL and this one. So the web browser means that is nothing but this Google Chrome or whatever that you have, maybe Firefox. The other thing will be once we have seen that, then the code editor must be it is up to you to select what web text editor you're familiar with. You may select that Sublime Text as you can see here and already installed in this one, and or MySQL Visual Studio. I already have this one, Visual Studio. Have this feature, and it will have provided more the extension from this one. You will install that, maybe this one, error lens and the HTML instance and live preview server. So at this time you don't need this what we call this server, Apache or something like that. Once you finish the code, you write the HTML file extension like this, and the preview will be like this one. As you can see here, I need to make the head ended and close. In this case, we're going to have title. It was auto completed, and the title maybe we will say tutorial class, and the rest will be meta, I think. Meta. So in that meta, we are going to car set UTF is equal to UTF 80 or like that, something like that, and then we have going to have body here. So after the body, we may have paragraph like this one. This is first paragraph. It will be displayed like this one. So here you go preview, show preview, or once you may close this one, the extension will be available over here. So click this button, and then the preview will be displayed over this one. This is how we are going to start the HTML. So we need only say, I think, 2 or 3 things to start the HTML. It is the code you prefer. This Sublime Text like this one. You may control save the code, whatever in this document. Maybe I wanted to save in this one as the coding, then tutorial. So I will write the name of for this one. The extension file will be, maybe I will say home.html. Extension file for HTML is HTML or HTML or HTM. This also it's extension for the HTML. So here I will write extension HTML. So the whole body will be generated for me. This is more sophisticated tutorial class. After that, in the body, whatever you wanted to write, autocomplete is supported in the Sublime Text. The same thing, we are going to have a paragraph over this one, so you need to make this paragraph as well. Write something over one. Paragraph. You say whatever you mention to over this one. So you make Control C and then click over this one. Right click and open in browser. It will open in the default browser. The same thing that we have seen in the Visual Code Studio Code. This is the latest version of Visual Code. Is after live server. So that's the beginning for and we will see in the next chapter, starting from the HTML syntax. So what we are going to look is that we're starting from the HTML syntax, HTML block in the line element hierarchically. There's also HTML semantic element beside that attribute and the tags and the HTML formatting, especially text. What is the valid HTML document? We may have 3 or done. And HTML content is text, line semantic, and link, image, table, structure, and form. This is for HTML party. For the style sheet, we are going to have cascade style sheet, syntax, selector, inheritance, and also priority and conflict resolution in that game, and the color unit and the size unit. How we may select the color or in what measurement we are going to give to display the color or the size layout of our style sheet, and reset. What if we wanted to reset the style sheet already displayed? The other is font size, text font family, font property, and then the height and the line height, and the shorthand for giving all this rating at one. The next is text property, how text is aligned vertically or any other, maybe text direction from left to right or something like that. This is the background of that our browser dynamic city. So in order to see this one, we may right click over this and then inspect. So as you can see here, inspect, this is visible. Then let me make this one as element, and this one margin paging the content also. When I come back from this one where I have right now, so box model, we call this one box model, and we will learn about this one as well. So and about this one, about padding, height, and the width of HTML structure, and then positioning, when how to control the display of HTML and text. The popular tutorial available online, maybe you will follow this, or I will put this description on the link. Advanced style sheet, we are going to have this one animation, and then pseudo class as well as and the responsiveness, making that for every device, targeting, for example, computer or mobile device, and more sophisticated is smart today. Style sheet version is CS, and the vice this thing we will going to see about this one. So see you in the next video.